Well, we're getting ready to ride this stern wheel across the road to, can you pronounce that?
Blennerhassett.
So we're going to take you down here with us.
It's a historical, and there's a lot of history about treason. There was Aaron Burr that supposedly committed treason against the United States. So we're going to find out about that.
All right. Cross this road and
this is just a plastic around that, like wallpaper.
we're gonna walk down through here, get through this flood wall, and we get on the boat. George Rogers Clark, Little Canal. Welcome Center in Parkersburg. Escape to freedom. Blur. I don't know, but it's about 96 degrees. Take your water.
Thing don't break.
Hope her shade over here waiting on this deal. Going through the flood wall.
Stern wheel docking. It's so pretty.
We're going right up there. Here comes the boat now. Here comes the stern wheel. Get ready to pick us up. Take us up to that island right there. Hope I have air conditioning on there. Air conditioning. Cool. And that's pretty cool right there. Cool. This bear right here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Huh?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Don't feed them.
There is some covered wagons with horses. We're gonna get on them and they're gonna take us around the island.
Hello, how are you?
In the wagon here.
The thing we're going to talk about is a walnut tree plantation over here. Started back in the 30s by a gentleman named Amos Gordon. He planted all these trees for food and for dyes back then. Now we have fat little squirrels that look like groundhogs. And about $1 million worth of lumber out here. Some of the much larger black walnut trees are right over here in front of the mansion. Typically they only get about as big around as a hug, so these over here are quite large. Also, you're going to see at the back of the house, there's an old foundation. Step up, step up. This old foundation right here would have been their tenant house, and it did not burn down in 1811 like the mansion did. So it went on to become a broom factory in 1880. The team in front of me weighs a little bit more than 2,500 pounds. We can easily pull around 7,000. That's not what they're pulling whatsoever. The guy that actually owns this company builds these wagons himself. He does all the carpentry work. He does all the welding. That's an experiment for DuPont and Hocking College. Next to it, they have an overgrown square patch that is not fenced off. That's what it looks like when the animals can help out. They left the pawpaws and the black walnut trees. They also do a deer count for us every year, Hocking College and DuPont. Somewhere between 200 and 500 deer each year. For the blennerhassett, the cash crop for them would have been out this way, and it would have been hemp. They would have used it for ropes and skirts. And the Ohio River is only about 5 to 10 foot deep at the time. So it's easy for people and animals to come out here, no problem. But lots of artifacts are found and are actually in the museum over on the point. Now they were here for quite a few years, so they did find a lot of different things, arrowheads, shoes, things of that nature. They even found mammoth bones. And like I said, that's all over in the museum on the point. Now about between the 20s and 40s, out here, this did used to be an amusement park. Amos Gordon Sr. and Amos Gordon Jr. ended up and they had a Ferris wheel and a...
They have a gift shop right here. You can go in there and get you something.
There's a big barge. I thought she said barges couldn't come on this side of the alley.
And the restroom is right here.
She said
And
walnut trees.
During their entire term. Also, you may have heard of another player in this drama. His name is Alexander Hamilton. In the back, the west parlor. In the parlors, this is where they would entertain a small group, say 2 other couples. I would stop at the door, use the door knocker to announce us, and then I reach behind me to open that door handle. One of our tour guides, you'll see in there a mirror or looking glass that belong to them. If you see yourself, that's great. If you see them looking at you, everything in and out. Yeah, there you go. Also, the other room up here that's kind of small is the kids' room. Bert's put on trial on Richard. He's eventually acquitted. Witnesses didn't show up. Evidence didn't make it. Harmon was never tried. He was released from prison. He left, went down to Mississippi, rejoined his family. While he was there, they had another two kids. Another little girl who also died as an infant, and another boy. They would have a troubled life from here on out. Eventually, the cotton plantation failed. And it's 14 miles away. I know. That's a little lot. She actually was such a great horsewoman. She rode her horse all the time. She had a personal slave named Ransom Reed, who she joined us.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, folks. Now down the island would have been the farm. It would have been cabin. Ours is not as tall. Theirs would have been taller and deeper. There's an area behind here for our tour guides to get a little break. We're not allowed to stay in the air conditioning because the tourists coming through, but you can hear a fan blowing back there. And you could probably.
Well, we took the covered wagon, the mansion tour. Now we're getting ready to get back on the boat. I had to go get us some Gatorade, Sherry got us some lemonade.
It was delicious. I drank it all.
It's about 98 degrees out here. We're getting ready to get back on the boat, head back. It takes about 20 minutes to get here and 20 minutes to get back. So I hope you guys like this little tour. It was something different.
We'll be on this for the shade.
But it's fun if you're ever up in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Stop by and give it a whirl. It's like $42 a person.
32.
$32 a person to do everything.
And there's a museum still yet.
Yeah, there's a museum. We're gonna stop. We didn't get to look at it much. We was in a hurry.
We wanted to catch the first boat over here. So that's why we didn't go in yet.
So we may hit that on the way back, and that's included on the $32. I'll flip you around right here. You can see the boat coming. Stern wheel. It's coming, bringing more people, I guess, and picking people up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share. Well, we are back to where we started. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Subscribe and like. It's free. This here is the museum. We'll walk real quick into here. That's old farm equipment.
This old like soapbox derby.
There's an old car here. Henry T. Model T. Nice.
The winner who rode in this one's last name was Romine, and he won. I have family members whose last name's Romine.
Yeah. There's another old car. Oh, look.
Oh, there's tons of them. Look how tiny. Look at these little tiny ones.
Yeah. I think they use these to take the chips off.
They might have. There's hundreds of them downstairs.
Look at this. Model T.
Oh, look. What is this? Stationary grain thrasher.
Oh. This is just a little museum that's attached, or you get with the ticket. I didn't get to go through it.
These little pictures here.
Oh, here's that telescope that guy was talking about. That's the original telescope.
Harmon Blennerhassett's telescope.
Yeah.
Now he was hard of seeing, and so that's why this was a good hobby for him. Look, is this from the war?
Old I think it's just artifacts. It's from back in that day. Smoking pipes. Indian stone smoking pipe.
It's a waffle maker. It was a thin waffle, what?
I found tools and everything.
I needed this yesterday.
Yeah.
There's some more artifacts. This reminds me of the dipper from my mama's kitchen.
Alright, here. Dueling pistols. Reproductions.
Look, here's how they made Easter bunny chocolates in those old days.
This is what they found. There's something about these things was found
Look at this old
over there.
glass. You can see this wavy glass.
Yeah. Fountain glass.
That's to beat the rug.
There's some brooms.
What is it?
Brooms.
There's a sink like it was at that house.
Yeah.
There's no
Stone sink. It's pretty cool.
There's no bathtub.
Never tasted that stuff about 1987.
My grandma had a washing machine like this.
Yep, mine did.
Actually, where's the ringer at? Because I got mine. And it's not the one my mom had because I got my hands on the ringer.
Oh, I got a boat in here. I got some dolls here. More old dolls.
I love that doll house.
Oh look, a whole other. We got a boat over here. Looks like flint locks. Native American and American West artifacts.
These old guns. Pew-pews.
Pew-pews. These are about steam ships. Look at that. Campbell lines. Union bars, line.
Is this a dinghy? Look at this big wheel, this big steering wheel. Some old jewelry. Old purse.
What's this barrel?
It's like hand hewn out of a log.
Hog head. Hog head. That's funny. These are relics from the island.
After a voyage of 73
3.5 miles from
they
here.
arrived in New York on August 1st, 1796. Harlan and Margaret Blennerhassett visited New York.
All these arrowheads,
Then ultimately crossed the
bunch of them.
Did you see the woolly mammoth bone and teeth?
In the summer of 1797, the exile boarded the keel and floated down the river.
This was found on the island.
These are teeth, like mammoth teeth.
That's nuts. It was found on that island.
First permanent settlement in Northwest Territory.
I think.
Multiple hills and this river, and it must have seemed, I think, not only
Let's check this out.
his wife.
In March of 1798, Harlan bought 170 acres on the upper end of Bass Island in the Ohio River. The island was located 14 miles downstream from Mariana. The island's 500 acres make it one of the largest islands